Hi guys, preview for Saturday's game against Newcastle. I feel like this is a really good chance to get 3 points. Newcastle haven't been playing that well at all. I don't think they've even had one win this season. Obviously we won the last game. It wasn't a pretty game. I thought there was a lot of faults with the team. But we did get the win and we defended pretty well. And you can't knock Raul for that goal. It was unbelievable. But I feel like Newcastle are really going to bring it to us on Saturday, especially with all the pressure the manager's got, the team's got to get a win. To be honest, they didn't look too bad last game. I know they didn't get the result they wanted, but they didn't look like a bad side. I think it ended in a draw, and they look like quite a good team. And from what I've been told, that they look really strong. So I feel like they are really going to make it a hard game for us. I feel like we're quite lucky they're not really a physical team like we had against Brentford. I feel like they haven't got that kind of attack or even defenders that come into the box for set pieces and stuff that we have to worry too much about. I feel like they are a team that we usually do quite well against, or at least a draw. I think the last game we played was a 1-1. We've just got to just try and get the midfield sorted out. I don't know how well it went with leaving Neves out, but I feel like Dendonker's probably done enough to keep his pace. So maybe Dendonker and Neves, and I think maybe they'll bring Podence out and use him as an impact sub instead. I think we'll probably see Traore back in there. But I think we maybe keep the defence the way it is at the moment because we didn't do too bad last game. And I think Bruno will probably do that. But I do feel at some point we need to get Body back in. Maybe this isn't the game, but maybe the game after. At the moment we're quite lucky because Callum Wilson's still out, and I think they've also got a defender out, so it's a good time to play Newcastle. At home with the Molineux, can this be our first win at home for a while? I think we've got a good chance, and if we get 3 points we'll be on 9 going into the international break. So I'm going to take you on to someone from the Newcastle club, and they're going to speak to you about their thoughts of the upcoming game.
Hello Wolves fans, it's Johnny from Newcastle Fans TV. I'm giving you a small preview for Wolves versus Newcastle United at Molineux this Saturday, 3 o'clock, in a game that always seems to be a draw, always seems to be 1-1 for the last few times Wolves and Newcastle have played since Wolves were promoted back to the Premier League. And when you look at the two teams, I don't think there's a lot in it. I still think Wolves are a little bit better. I think they've still got a few quality players. But it always seems to be very close games since Wolves were promoted. From a Newcastle point of view, this season hasn't really gone according to plan. No wins so far for Steve Bruce's Newcastle United. Just 3 points on the board, 3 points, which isn't really a lot, which isn't really enough. Draws against Leeds, Southampton and Watford so far this season. So yeah, it's been quite tough from a Newcastle fan point of view. In terms of our real main threats for the game on Saturday, Alan Saint-Maximin, he is our number one main threat. He'll probably be playing up front on his own. We do seem to play just the one up top, whether that would have been Callum Wilson if he was fit, or Alan Saint-Maximin. But Saint-Maximin has got the pace, he's got the skills to really terrorise most defences in the league. I think that Wolves will have to pay special attention to him this weekend. I think Wolves can really pressure us down our left-hand side. Matt Ritchie will probably be playing left back. I think Newcastle will go 4 at the back this weekend like they did against Watford last week. I know Adama Traore didn't play or didn't start against Southampton last week. I would be starting him if I was a Wolves fan, or if I was the Wolves manager, because Matt Ritchie isn't the best at left back. He's not a natural left back, to give him a bit of credit. You know, he's had to do a job that he's not really necessarily used to, but I'd be getting him on that right hand side, really making hard work for Matt Ritchie. But Newcastle have done okay in the last couple of weeks. Obviously points against Leeds and Watford since that defeat at Manchester United when Ronaldo was back, but it was still lack of cutting edge, and that's why we're not getting wins. You know, we had so many chances against Watford last week. Joe Linton, St Maximum, Sean Longstaff, who actually got on the score sheet last week, had several opportunities to really kill the game and we didn't. Against a Wolves side who I think are probably just above Watford in terms of the level of how good a Premier League team is. Newcastle have got to take their chances. They've got to take their chances, and if they do that, Newcastle can get a good result at Molineux. Wolves don't frighten me. I have to be honest, they don't frighten me. I think the fact that you've lost Jota over the last couple 18 months, you know, Jimenez has only just come back, was great to see him score last week because, you know, he's been through a torrid time. But I just feel like this Wolves side is lacking something. It really is just lacking something. You know, back-to-back 7th-place finishes was an incredible achievement, but was it just too much too soon, essentially, in terms of how far Wolves can go? Who knows? Maybe he proved me wrong this season. But it should be really, really interesting this weekend. Newcastle need a win. Wolves need a win. We can actually go on the same points as Wolves if we can get that win at Molineux. Do I think Newcastle will do that under Steve Bruce as manager? I'm not too sure, because I just don't think he has the managerial capabilities to take Newcastle United forward. And until you get that first win in a season, you don't feel like you're really into the Premier League season. So I think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be 1-1 at Molineux. I think Newcastle will take the lead, but I think Wolves will score in the second half, and I think they'll put a lot of pressure on our defence, and we probably just get away with a point. So I'm going to go 1-1 at Molineux between Wolves and Newcastle United. We'll be there. Newcastle Fans TV will be there at the game this weekend. And if you've got any comments or thoughts from a Wolves perspective, by all means get them in Newcastle Fans TV's videos throughout Saturday afternoon. But this is my preview for Wolves versus Newcastle. And well, best of luck.
Thanks, guys.